Hi. Your hair looks great.
Thanks.
And I love your shirt.
Yeah.
For anybody who can't see it, it says vasectomies prevent abortions.
It's so true. Snip, snip, buddy.
Snip, snip. I mean, and it's reversible. So
Enough said.
there's that. But no, not the men.
There's my thought on
Don't
that.
punish the men. Don't punish the men. Oh, man. I'm in a mood today.
We're spicy. Yeah. What's happening?
I hate my dog.
Yeah. What did your dog do to piss you off?
Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to start it out because it just set the vibe for the whole day. I hate my dog. Bonsai, for all of you who remember.
Bonsai butt kiss, to be clear.
Yeah, Bonsai
Chad.
butt kiss. But
Chad.
he's the worst. Okay, so I get up this morning. I get up a little late. Apparently, I thought I pushed snooze, and I did not push snooze. I just turned it off. I turned it off, and it was, right there.
Not sure where that British accent came from, but okay, we'll go for it. We'll go with it. Okay, got it.
So I go downstairs, and I let the dog out, and I'm like, bro, you got to make it quick today.
Yeah. Because you need to
I gotta
be
work.
at your desk.
I gotta work, bro.
Yeah.
So he proceeds to stare at me, which at this hour as well, he has been in the kennel for 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And he is refusing to go to the bathroom. This motherfucker. So, I'm like, all right, bro, well, you're just going to go back in the kennel and I'll just come check on you in an hour since you don't want to pee on my time now.
Yeah.
Because I got to go to work. Somebody has to pay the bills so you can live here. As I spent $50 on his bag of food yesterday.
Gross.
Anyways, so he proceeds, I'm literally telling him, I'm having this conversation with him this morning, and I'm like, you're going to go back in the kennel. This is how it's going to work. So we open up the door. He does know the command for kennel. 100% he knows to go in his kennel.
Yeah.
Normally he gets a treat, or when it's night time, he gets his little snuggle buddy and he gets to go to bed. And then that's it. Like, point blank, he knows what it is. He looks at me like I'm the crazy one. This motherfucker. So he darts to one side of the kennel, comes and darts back. I reach over to grab him to get him in said kennel, which is about here-ish. So, it's less than 2 feet away. And he somehow did a rant move and my fingernail's gone. I have a picture that I took before I rewrapped it. I'm not taking it off because it's yucky. And it is still really painful.
Gross.
It's not the entire nail. It's like, in the grand scheme of like my nails, it was a good 70%.
Of your real nail or your acrylic?
So, because I just have tips and dip. It took off, like there was exposed skin.
Ew.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts my
literally.
skin.
So as I'm reaching for him, this motherfucker wiggles out. So I literally grabbed his back and I was going to scruff him and throw him in his kennel. Motherfucker wiggled. He proceeds to run upstairs into my office under my chair. And I find him, I'm like, yeah. And keep in mind, I am starting to yell at this point. The fact that I had to run after him up the stairs.
Yeah.
First thing this morning, my blood was boiling. So I'm like, get out of here. And he runs to the other side of the chair and out the door. So again, I'm chasing him. I turn around. There's a fucking turd underneath my chair in my office. He runs down the stairs, leaves a turd at the top of the stairs, leaves another turd at the bottom of the stairs, runs into the bathroom I have downstairs. Kennel, by the way, past the kennel. And leaves another turd in the bathroom downstairs.
Oh my God. Are you just like picking them up along the way?
Yes.
Like, what is happening?
Yes, I'm picking them up along the way. I grabbed some toilet paper out of my bathroom upstairs, and I literally was boink, boink, boink. And as they're dropping, I'm getting more and more mad. And this motherfucker runs out of the bathroom, runs right into his kennel. And I slam the door and I lock it. And 4 turds. He pooped in my house after all this, and I broke a nail. So also, by the way, I'm profusely bleeding. Like there is blood running down my finger at this point.
Right.
Because it's either I put the turd toilet paper on it or nothing. Obviously, I'm choosing nothing.
Yeah.
So I flush the turd toilet paper, wash my hands. I try to get the water as cold as possible to try to stop the motherfucking bleeding. Doesn't stop, but that's fine. So then I go to the kitchen and I grab a clean towel and wrap it around and just let it get its life together. I literally remember flipping my dog off and saying, "Why the fuck do you do this to me?"
Oh my God.
And I stomped up the stairs to my office, sat down. I start bawling.
Yeah.
Bawling. I probably was crying before I even got to the top of the stairs in real life. And just bawling. So keep in mind, my husband is out of town. He never goes out of town. Ever. Like literally ever.
Without you.
Without me. And he went back to Chicago because one of his uncles died last week. So he was going for the funeral and the service because he could make it work with his schedule. I could not. So my husband is supposed to be getting back tonight, and I'm calling him. Thankfully, it was like 9:30 that, Chicago time by this time. And I'm crying and I'm like beside myself, almost panic attacky. And he's like, okay. And I was like, this motherfucking dog, I'm gonna fucking kill him. And I'm like, you don't have a dog and you come home tonight, I'm gonna kill him. And he's
like, what the fuck are you saying?
He's like, babe, just breathe, breathe. And I'm like, I'm so sad, I'm bleeding. And
Dear
he's like,
Lord.
What?
What is happening?
Yeah, so then I actually wanted to check and see how long this phone call was, because the entire phone call was literally me crying. Don't mind me.
Don't be getting tart cherry juice on my rug, girl.
Look, we're good.
Just kidding.
We good. So I want to see how long this phone call was, because he's a saint. Is it 7:48? It was 24 minutes and 52 seconds. So 25 minutes of me crying in his ear and him trying to calm me down and tell me to breathe.
Yeah.
But I didn't kill my dog. He is currently downstairs.
Being an asshole with my asshole.
Being a dickhead with his favorite dickhead friend. So
his favorite dickhead friend.
I mean, she is his favorite. Roxanne is his favorite. So yeah, that was life. So then I'm trying to get a hold of my boss, right? And because I just sent her a message, like, I'm having a really bad morning. I'm struggling. I can't stop crying. And she comes in like an hour after me. Mm-hmm. So as soon as she got in, she's like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Can I do anything? Do you need a day? Blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "No, there's nothing you can do." I was like, "But do you want a dog? I'll even pay for the shipping," because she lives in Idaho.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "I'll pay for him to fly to you."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" So I told her like all of that, but in like, the Cliff Notes version. And she's like, "Oh my God, are you just looking for a way?" Because I was like, my middle finger on my right hand is throbbing and I can't use it. And she was like, "Oh yeah, that's a problem. Are you just looking for a way to flip me off?" And I was like, "No." So then in like our team meeting that we do every morning, the first thing she says is, "Ashley's having a day. Ashley, tell them what's going on." So like I proceed to tell my team this whole story. And I pull off the Band-Aid and show them on video. And they're just like,
"Oh my God. So
and I'm like, it hurts so bad because I feel like my heart beats in my finger. So yeah, that's how I hate my dog. And that's how I did my best this week.
I love that for you. I love that.
Yeah. The rest of the week was fine.
I didn't kill my dog.
Yeah, I didn't kill my dog. And my husband's out of town. And thank God he's coming back tonight.
And you
2 days is too long.
2 days is too long. Girl.
I know.
Girl.
After we just did 4 in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you hate your dog this week?
No. I mean,
good. Love
she's
that
fine.
for her.
She's just very hyper and annoying sometimes. But yeah, she's fine for the most part. No, but this week, so let me tell you. Okay.
Is this how you did your best?
This is definitely how I did my worst. 100%. Okay. So, a lot of people at work, we all work from home, but a lot of people will go into the office on Wednesdays, right? I haven't gone in a while. Like first it was because I was traveling a ton for work. Then it was like the holidays and now it's the new year. Now there's no excuse. And I want to go in. It's just like comfortable. Like,
yeah. Why put on
listen,
pants if you don't have to?
I don't wear a bra half the day.
Yeah. Why put on pants?
It's great.
Yeah.
I don't wear shoes.
Right.
It's
Makeup.
lovely.
All the things.
So
deodorant. Oh, that's just me. Oh,
yeah,
I don't put on deodorant.
Gross. That's disgusting.
I'm sitting by myself all day long and I have a dog.
Gross. Barf. Put deodorant on. That's nasty.
It's not that bad. Today was bad.
Gross. Musk.
Yeah. Today it was,
onions.
It was really, really bad today.
Okay.
I was so angry.
Thank you for making me want to throw up and smelling that smell in my ear.
Welcome.
Smell in my ear. I just said smell in my ear. Smell in my nose. Thank you. Clarification. I don't smell from my ear. I know that.
I know that.
I'm aware.
Are you sure?
I think so. So anyways, a lot of people go in. So one of my friends at work, one of my coworkers, he had an interview on Wednesday. He was having an interview on Wednesday and I had to talk to him on Tuesday. And so I was like thinking to myself, I'm going to go in on Wednesday. Like I'm definitely going in. Like I'm going to go in.
Yeah. Did you wash your hair for this?
So literally I washed my hair.
Yeah, that's commitment right there.
And then, so I woke up that morning, got ready, did my hair. I had to take Eliana to school first. I went to go get like my comb to comb my hair out and Eliana had taken it and it was nowhere to be found because her bathroom was a mess and it sent me into a tailspin. So first I couldn't find that. So then I was like, okay. So then I had to take her to school.
Is there a full moon or something?
Right now?
No, like yesterday or today?
I don't know.
What is happening? I'm sorry. I'm going to look it up, but I'm listening.
So I took her to school. I come back home. All I need to do is like pack up my laptop, change my clothes, and leave.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
For sure. Go in my closet to try to find something to wear. Not happening. I could not find anything to wear that I wanted to wear. I literally threw the biggest temper tantrum of my entire life. Like legit started tossing clothes around. I started throwing hangers off of the rod in the closet and just so frustrated. Total meltdown, mental breakdown, hissy fit.
Over trying to figure out what you were going to wear because you're going to the office.
Correct. And it's not even that big of a deal and I don't really care.
Yeah.
I just wanted to feel comfortable.
Yeah. Like you're in a more casual environment. Like you don't have to be wearing like.
Yeah. It's nothing crazy.
Right.
So.
It's always the little things though.
So lose it. And I'm like, get it together. You're still going in. So then I go downstairs and I can't even remember what it was, but something else happened. Like I was packing my like lunch or whatever and something happened. And then I was like, fuck it. And I ended up not going to the office, came upstairs, proceeded to cry for about 3.5 hours, didn't go to work. Oh my God. Like totally lost my fucking mind. So that was my Wednesday.
But
in the process, I destroyed my closet, so I had to fucking clean it up.
and
So I cleared it all out. And I have probably like 9 trash bags full of clothes to do, like between clothes and shoes and purses and all that shit to donate. And yeah,
you purged.
I purged. Big purge.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot.
We definitely probably have some before and after pictures too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Because I'm so proud of you. I'm sure that was really, really hard.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that it was, but I mean,
yeah, it happened.
You did it.
We're on the other side.
Yeah. And because of the passion you were feeling at the moment, you probably finished it like 3 times faster than you would have if you were like doing it on your own.
Probably. Dan was like, you just needed something else to focus on. I think that's why you did it.
Yeah.
Like maybe.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, girl.
One other thing organized in my room.
Yeah.
Because I've been like slowly reorganizing everything in there.
Spring cleaning.
Like my bathroom's done. Now Dan did his closet like not that long ago. I just did mine. I did my nightstand the other day.
Oh.
So really my bedroom's done because that's all I got.
Yeah.
There we go.
I love that for you.
I know.
I love a good purge. Love a good purge.
Me too.
Like I am so here for the feeling after like going through it. You're like in that fight or flight mode. I feel like sometimes.
Yeah. But when it's done.
Oh man, you literally feel like another rock comes off.
Well, and like we did Eliana's bedroom and her bathroom like a few months back during like winter break. And that was awesome. So like all I have left is like my office. I do need to purge my office and reorganize. There's like a little closet up here too that I need to do. But other than that, like up here is going to be done. But I keep putting a lot of things in Caden's room because I'm like, oh, I'm going to keep this in here. I'm going to keep this in there. But
you don't want it to be storage.
There's still a lot of stuff of his in there that I need to go through. So that room's going to be tackled like last.
I mean, because there's no rush.
Yeah, exactly. There's no rush.
Yeah.
So
and it's an extra bedroom at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been great.
I looked it up. There is no full moon. So I don't know what's happening with you and I. Apparently something's happening to us this week. Maybe like Mercury's in retrograde or something. Some shit, but we aren't even the same sign. So
I know.
Who knows?
Who knows? Something crazy.
Oh my God.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, it was so much fun.
So much fun.
It was so much fun. I thought it was going to be a little more miserable weather-wise, and I am so grateful it was sunny. It was 40 max, but it was still
it
like
didn't
sunny.
Feel cold.
Yeah, it was like it, but it was nice. I think because I had the right jacket.
Yeah.
I was so comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. It was awesome. So we went to Seattle for a long weekend.
Like a full long weekend. We left like first thing Friday morning, got home late Monday night.
Yep. And for Eliana's cheer competition.
Yeah.
So much fun. But it was cool because our friend Amy lives there. And so we got to visit with her.
And see where she lives.
Yeah.
Cute little neighborhood.
So cute.
It's just wild. Like the topography there is literally a complete 360 from Arizona. So it's really interesting. And like, it's a little like where she lives. We went on a walk late at night, not like late, but it was like 9 o'clock when you guys left. And I was feeling uncomfortable because it was dark, but there were people everywhere running or walking their dog.
Yep.
And Amy's like very like
cautious.
She's a very cautious person. I'm normally not very cautious, but because I don't know the area, I was very cautious. And she's like super at ease. And I'm like, girl, I'm having some feelings about like walking this far, this late. And she was like,
fine.
It's super safe. And like, then we come across another golden and she happens, oh my God, is that Aurora?
Oh my God.
And I
Like
was
she knew the dog.
She knew the dog. She couldn't remember the guy's name, but
oh my God.
yeah, she remembered the dog. So I was like, okay, so like, it's like, she also pays a lot in rent. So I would hope that what she's paying, she's living in a nice, like an
area.
It's such a cute little area. So cute.
It really is.
During the day, she lives by a lake, which is really nice. And then like Miles just loves to walk. So
yeah,
she's here for it.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
So the cheer competition, I was asking Kayla this while we were there. I was like, how many girls do you think are here? And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like 500, like 1,000. She was like, girl, I'm guessing at least close to 1,000 or more. And I'm like, so just to set the premise, 1,000 cheerleaders, most of them there in the middle of the day when everybody's like, the more common teams are all happening at the same time and everything. So I had to be high for all of this. Like, just full transparency, I was high for the whole weekend because it was a lot of people.
Well, and let's be crystal clear. You know, most of those parents have drinks in their cups.
Oh, for sure. Because they all have a Stanley.
Correct.
And you know that they have drinks in those cups because wouldn't be hard to do.
Exactly.
They don't check your cups when you walk in.
Exactly.
They sure should check your wrist, though. Make sure you got the right wristband.
Yeah.
So this is, I can't even. So yeah, it was 3 days of, well, it was like 2 days of cheer because it was just practice on Friday
we got
night.
There. Okay, so like let's rewind.
Oh yeah, let's do timeline.
So we got there on Friday. I fucking cannot. Dear Lord, help me. Help. We got there on Friday and then essentially like went straight away to hang out with Amy.
Yeah.
And went, right? That's what we did?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we went down to
Pike's
place.
Kayla, were you there? Nobody is talking to her in her ear, I promise you. She was there, despite her best efforts at this moment.
I cannot. Dear Lord. Who's that?
I love that you wanted to tell it in chronological order, but you can't fucking remember what happened. I think you probably remember how you just don't remember the chronological order. Or maybe you just don't remember.
Or both.
I'm just like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, keep going.
You're doing great.
My brain isn't moving fast enough.
It's fine. So we went down to Pike's place. I'll save the episode. Just kidding. Oh my God. So we went down to Pike's place and we were starving.
Yeah. Oh, we did run into a cheer mom down there. My friend Ashley.
We did run into a cheer mom. We actually ran into way more than one. There was a few of them.
Yeah, we did.
And on the second level, there's literally just this girl in a tent and pots. And and I was like, her special was the salmon sandwich with clam chowder.
Duh.
You guys.
Clam chowder in Seattle. Duh.
But also this fucking salmon sandwich with this
it was so good.
Fucking drizzly deliciousness. I don't even know, but it was so good. But it was huge too. Like we split all of this and we were like, yeah, we're good. So from there,
we walked through, saw the fishies. And then we went and got coffee right next to the gum wall and got to like see the gum wall, which Eliana, of course, thought it was like the best.
Yeah.
And then we were actually, I think we were getting ready to leave. And as we were getting ready to leave, we see these guys sitting there, these 3 guys sitting there with typewriters. And I have seen these guys on TikTok before, of these guys like writing poems. And
Like on the fly.
Like on the fly. And they're like, they have a sign that says like, ask me to write a poem.
Yeah.
And I was
And
like,
there's like a little like Venmo
thing.
and you can just scan and then
give them whatever
you feel is good.
appropriate. Yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen this before. Like I totally want to do this. So we did it and it was so freaking cool. Like, first of all, they were amazing. They were so fun.
So fun.
They totally hit the nail on the head and put out these like 2 really amazing poems for us. And it was so cool. Like it was just a really cool experience and something different. And like, it's not something extravagant that like we paid all this crazy money for, but it's like something that truly meant something.
Yeah.
And that was just like different.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Like contributing to their art. So like it was cool.
Yeah. And like standing there as they're doing this, because this is not like it took like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a fast process and they're like, okay, so what do you want a poem about?
Yeah.
You know, and you can describe it. And the process that they went through is really interesting, I thought, because they were meticulous, but like free thinking and free flowing at the same time.
Yeah.
The guy who wrote Kayla's poem was a little more talkative. And it was nice to hear too, but like they all were like, yeah, we're in a band together. And then they do this. They do like stand up and they do this and they do that. And like, you know, the way of living in Seattle is just so different than here. Like they do enough to get by, but also to be happy. Mm-hmm. And it was just nice to hear people contributing to society in that way.
Yeah, it was cool.
Because I feel like we don't get to experience that here.
Yeah.
Which was nice. And like I feel like you can truly feel that like I feel like everybody in Seattle is really nice. Everybody we encountered was really nice.
Was super nice.
Yeah. So I thought it was a great thing. Okay. So we got our poems. Amy avoided getting a ticket because if you have never been to Seattle, you literally have to pay everywhere you park.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And we happened to be standing on a corner and there happened to be a cop standing not too far away. So she like quick snatched us up off the corner.
Yeah, literally.
She's like, get it. There's a cop. We're like, ah. So that was fun. And then we took Eliana to practice.
Yeah, we went back to the hotel, actually stayed, dropped Eliana off at practice.
Because I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah. She had practice for a few hours. And then I went back to the hotel, essentially. I mean, I got a couple drinks with moms before that ended. And then went to bed. Like we went to bed pretty early that night.
Yeah.
We had a super early wake up call the next morning at like, we had to be there at like 7. Yeah. We had to be there at 7. So we were waking up really early.
Yeah.
That was the night you threw up.
Yeah. Friday night.
Yeah.
So we got back, she got back and it like jostled me awake because I'd gone to bed because I was just feeling really drained from the day because we'd flown. Also, keep in mind, I am on tirzepatide, so it's a GLP-1, and I had taken my shot the night before, which is a bad idea the night before. So I didn't get a full 8 hours of sleep. Then I got on an airplane for almost 3 hours. Then we just went boom, 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 and we just kept going. And I was like, I'm going to stay back at the hotel. I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to go to bed. So that's what I did. When they got back, I woke up, and I was like, man, I do not feel good.
Yeah.
Puked
a lot.
Everything that I had eaten for sure.
All that clam chowder.
No, it was everything after that. So I hadn't eaten anything. It was just all liquid. Oh, and I'd had a fruit snack.
Oh, that was the night Eliana and I also went to the grocery store.
Yes, you guys went to the grocery store after practice.
That's right.
So I actually got like a little bit of sleep in between. But yeah, so I just think the combination of everything. Oh my God, I felt terrible. I puked it all up and I felt a lot better. And I was like, I'm just going to take some ondansetron because I always have some. And I took I took a ginger tablet as well. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to go to bed. I felt fucking great the next day.
Yeah, she was totally fine.
It was so wild. I was like, nope, I feel great. And Kayla's like, are you okay? Do I need to go get you anything? And I was like, nah, girl, I just needed to puke it up for a second. So I thankfully felt all better the next day.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
That would have sucked. Because she was like, oh my God, I was afraid you're going to be down all weekend. And I was like, nah, girl, I'm loving this. Let's go. Let's go get some breakfast. And she's like, God. Okay.
My daughter is not a morning person. Eliana is not a morning person. And Ashley is like this at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And Eliana is like, oh my God, I'm going to kill her. Shut up.
Oh my God. Eliana is... I just kept laughing at her because she's so grumpy.
I know.
And I'm like, listen, bitch, we're doing this for you.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be up this early if it wasn't for your ass. So get it together.
For real.
But it's so funny that she's so grumpy and I just laugh through it. I don't even care.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, so day one, they went and she performed and we watched some other teams, I think.
Yeah, we watched. We were there like 2 or 3 hours because we had to get there a couple hours before they go on so they can practice and warm up and stuff. So we just hung out. We went in there. We just watched all these other teams, which some of them are really fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah, the higher level teams are like amazing.
Man, like the collegiate level teams, like the 6 and up.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Like these kids are athletic. Like it's
insane.
Yeah. And like to be able to do these things to music and
flipping upside down in the air backwards.
Yeah. And like, just free fall back and like trust that everybody's gonna and fucking smiling. That's the crazy. They're just like like that. I'll die now. You know what I mean? Like, and if they hit the ground, they hit the ground. And like, I don't remember if anybody fell from high up.
No.
Okay. No. I don't. I feel like we didn't see any of that, thankfully.
Yeah.
But it was more like slip ups.
Yeah.
But no, it was wild. I know. And then so of course Kayla wants to be, because they let like a group of people get in front. It's like I call it the pit.
She actually calls it the mosh pit.
The mosh pit. The cheer mosh pit. And she's like, do you want to come? I'm like, absolutely not. I'll stay here. And she's like, okay, great. You can record it. And I was like,
to be clear, I'm not the only one. All the parents
all the parents. And literally like we had a full row. And then all of a sudden I'm the only one sitting there.
And watching all the bags.
Yeah. And I'm watching all the bags and the sweaters and the Stanleys. And so I'm recording it from afar, but I can't. Like, and the thing is too, is like, it's so many parents. Like it's packed. Yeah. Like the mosh pit is packed.
I love that she calls it a mosh pit.
It's true. It is a mosh pit. It's literally all you guys going,
yeah, cheer world.
Yeah.
It's a mosh pit
with your
now.
Bells. And
people have bells in there.
Yeah. And they've got like swinging things and signs and like, no, I'll be in my seat. Thank you so much. I will record from here. Thank you so much. I'm 100% down for that.
It's pretty insane, right?
Insane is definitely the word for it in like every literal sense. Because so like also here's the thing. The insanity just keeps going because so they give out like a tentative schedule, right? Of when everybody's supposed to end up on stage. I remember the end of the second day, we were sitting at the hotel and Kayla was trying to figure out what team was on stage versus what time it was. And there was a 43-minute difference.
It wasn't that much.
It was.
Was it?
It was, but it was like the very like last 2 or 3 teams.
Oh, okay.
It was like it was like a 40-minute difference. And I was like, these poor kids. And so the other thing. Some of these kids are on more than one fucking team, which means they're doing more than one routine in a day. Oh my God. So one of Eliana's little cheer friends, Sweet Angel Muffin, goes on stage.
Sweet Angel Muffin.
She is. I love her. She's just a little firecracker. I just want to
I call her my spirit animal.
Yeah, she is. She's great. But she was literally performing at like 9 o'clock in the morning and 9 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night. Almost 12 hours apart.
Mm-hmm.
And these crazy moms take these kids out all day long. And they're like, let's go to Pikes. Let's go look at the aquarium. Let's go do this. And then they expect those kids to perform later that day.
I know.
I mean, I'm not judging, but I'm judging these motherfucking moms. Like, why? Your kid is like literally putting their heart and soul on stage for a whole 2.5 minutes. Like, it sounds like it's not that long, but 2.5 minutes is a long time to keep up a high energy and be on your toes and perform motherfucking tricks in the air.
Tricks.
Or like in Eliana's case, having to hold some bitches up above her head.
Right.
For 2.5 minutes. And you're like, yeah, let's just go tire them out during the day. And then
right. Exactly.
You expect them to perform after that.
Right. Correct.
That's some
insane.
wild shit to me.
Yeah.
Like, these remind me of, like, what was it? Dance Moms?
Uh-huh.
And I'm sorry, but like, I'm kind of new to this only because I've only been to a couple of these like things, but man, I am observing what is happening around me during these competitions, and it's wild.
Wait, tell me more. Like what? What's wild?
Like, it's...
Because, I mean, I agree with you. I
like
just want your perspective.
Yeah, some of these parents, like, are so into this, and like, their kid is like a level 1. Like, it's their first fucking year in cheer. And your little sweet angel baby is not even leaving the floor. And you're dressed as a shark. Or what? It was a cow. No, a Dalmatian. Motherfucking, this guy was in a Dalmatian outfit. Dalmatian. And then, like, but then here's the other thing is, like, the teams that are really, really good, like, they get, you can see when people know there's going to be a good team on stage because it packs up right up front so fast. And people are like high energy, insane. And like, I get it for those teams. But man, some of these parents go way too above and beyond. And like, some of them are like, I'm saving that seat. And I was like, bitch, it's a 12-hour day. Are you going to be here all 12 hours? I saw this happen when I was sitting by myself in the row. Like, literally, like, it was these two old people came up and they're like, hey, can we sit here? Like, clearly their kid or grandkid or great grandkid was going on stage in a 1 or 2, which, you know, is a 5-minute span. It's not very long.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm saving those seats. Nobody ever sat in those seats.
Oh my God.
I hate people.
People are so rude. Ashley can't even get the words out fast enough.
And like, it's just, I can't believe you guys are spending this much money on, like, and Kayla like has shared with us as like friends approximately what it costs to be a cheer mom every single year. Okay. So I'm not going to tell you guys what the number is. Fucking Google it, because I guarantee it's right. But like, people get so into this shit, and I'm like, bruh, this is your kid's life. You need to let them live.
Let them live it. Correct.
And like, these fucking cheer moms, bruh. And the thing is, it's not even all the moms. Some of the dads are the crazier ones. Like, they're dressed up and have face paint on and wigs and fireman costumes. And I'm like,
what is happening?
What is happening around me? You know? And like, they got the bells and they got the things. And I can't. The amount of money that goes into this money pit. I'm calling it. It's a money pit. The amount of money that is going into this organization for cheer is unfathomable to me. Unfathomable. Because like, I know what they're charging for people to get in every day.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the cheer parents have to pay to get in too, guys. FY motherfucking I.
To go watch your kid for 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes. After you've already paid for the kid to have private lessons, regular lessons, probably all of the gear, all of the extra gear, all of the glam squad stuff, and all of the bows and the backpack. And like, this is why I don't have kids.
And then when you get there, you have to buy them the shirt or the sweatshirt.
You have to
The thing.
And you have to feed them.
And you have to feed
You have to
them,
pay for the hotel and the rental car and all of the parking. Like, I'm dead. I can't. Like, I literally just can't. So thank you so much for having me. And like, real talk, taking the brunt of the bill. Cause like, I just, it's so wild for me to see how fast that much money can get spent.
Yeah, you heard how much I was spending on shit.
Right. Left and right. I'd be like, bruh.
What is happening?
Yeah. And like, granted, I get that we went out to a couple nice restaurants and had like some really good food.
Yeah.
We went to a fucking hot pot place that was.
I went there twice.
Yeah. That was a 10 out of 10. And it was so good. And the experience was amazing. And the staff was amazing. And it was great. So I'm here for that kind of an extra expense, but
Sure.
like, it's all the little things that you don't even think about.
Yeah. Totally.
So thanks again. Yeah. I really love you so much.
Of course.
And I had such a good time.
Good.
Such a good time.
Good. Okay. So more about like cheer life
Yes.
stuff. Okay. Cause I'm really interested on your perspective. So like you told us about the experience. What do you think, like what surprised you the most about like being in that environment?
The environment of like just
like that
sitting down and watching.
No, just like the whole thing. Like
the whole thing.
Like lifestyle.
If I were to describe it in one word, it would be chaotic. But the most surprising thing is, and I already touched base on this, is the financial aspect of it.
Yeah.
And only because it all happened really, really fast. And it was just one thing. Yes, you have to pay for this. Yes, you have to pay for this. Yes, you have to pay for this. But that and the insanity the lengths that people go through for their kids.
Uh-huh.
Like, granted, I think that I love the idea of giving your kid better than you had and you want to give them the world. But like, bruh. It's wild. The lengths people will go through for their
and
kids.
they all have like matching this and matching that.
Yes, everything's matching. They have to wear these things to
and the
warm
parents
up
match.
and that's where all of it just goes ding 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 ding. And it's like
correct.
The parents all, and like it's funny because Kayla said something, and I hope it's okay I share this. She goes, "You can tell which of the cheer moms have been doing this for a while." And which of the ones are like the new ones? Because the new ones, like literally, like the moms have the glitter that matches the kids. They have a full face of makeup on. They literally are dressed to the nine with team gear.
Yeah.
And then Kayla's like, and then there's us. She's like wearing like a little, it just says little tiny t-shirt. That's all. That was the only way you knew.
It like said USA.
Yeah. And that was it. And like we did, but also we were in Seattle and like we weren't going to put a full fucking face of makeup on at 5:30 in the morning. And it was freezing.
So you're wearing jackets anyways.
Right. So it's like,
don't get me wrong. I get in on some matching shirts, but like they're not, they're subtle.
But yes, but like the lengths.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wild.
Crazy, right?
So crazy. And like, so of course we're staying in a hotel and of course there's other cheerleaders staying there, but they're like in the every time we were in the elevator with other cheer moms with their kids, they're like, okay, did you do this? Did you do this? Oh my God, your hair's not, I need to tease this. Or I'm like,
yeah, it's too much. Some of them are too much.
Yeah. And like, no,
like let your kid live their own life. It's okay. Yeah, it's a lot.
That's the wildest part of, I think it's the lengths that the parents will go through for their children.
Yeah.
And granted, I think it's very admirable. I wouldn't do it, but this is also why I probably don't have kids. I shouldn't have them.
Yeah.
I had that. Yeah.
What do you think about like all the cheer mom stuff, like outside of the kids stuff?
Well, So we kind of already touched on it. So the lengths that they'll go through, but also I feel like most of cheer moms are drunk. Any or all at all times. So, and the thing is like, I don't blame them. If I had to watch cheer all day, I was high. Yeah. I cannot fucking talk, bro.
Yeah.
So like, I get it.
But yeah, everybody's been drinking all day.
And you can tell at the end of the day too, like the beginning of the day, everybody's so excited and they got their full face of makeup on and they're like, ready to go. Let's go cheer. And like at the end of the day, they're like, get me the fuck out of here. And like literally especially the dads, like the dads are the ones you can really tell the difference on. Cause they're like, yeah, go Avalanche, walking through.
Go Avalanche.
And like making shit at the end of the day, their hood's off of their costume and they're like smoking outside. You know what I mean? So
I cannot. It's wild.
It's wild. This is definitely an experience. Mm-hmm. I have to say, like, in the best ways too, because I get to like observe what people are doing.
Yeah.
Because again, now that I work from home, like I don't get to experience people all that often. Granted, this is way too many people at one time, but I made it work.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just interesting to observe people.
Yeah.
In these situations.
Yeah. And I think like for me, being in it for as long as I have, I'm like used to it now, but like it was definitely overwhelming at first. And I think that there's like a lot of really great things, but there's a lot of things that are also like, I don't agree with. And I think that there's a lot of like catty bullshit, high school drama.
Ugh. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Cause I guess I have some words on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dude. Okay, so literally cheer moms need to get a life. I'm sorry. If your group of friends are all cheer moms, y'all need to get other fucking friends.
Yeah.
Y'all need to get motherfucking friends because all you're doing is being a catty little fucking Stepford wife.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that you can kind of tell too, because like they run in packs, like the moms that are together, you know, like they all have their Stanleys, you know, they're fucking filled with wine or champagne or fucking Tito's, who knows?
Exactly.
And they're like, ha ha ha. And like Brenda and Karen are all walking with her and they've got their kids' packs over their back and they've got their Stanley in their hand and they've got their purse and they're like, oh my God, kids. Oh my God. Yeah, no, we're coming. Yeah, we'll be right there. Like, I find some seats, you know?
That was probably the most accurate representation.
It was. But yeah, no, the cattiness.
Yeah.
Like, so here's the thing is I kind of thought I heard some stuff because, side note, I went and watched Eliana practice one day because I took her to practice for for Kayla and Dan. And I was like, I'm going to stay for a little while and see how it goes. Those moms, they sit in like groups of 4 or 5
mm-hmm.
and they're like, and I'm like, are these hoes gossiping? And why are there so many of you here? This practice is 2.5 hours.
That's what I say.
2.5 hours. You have nothing better to do for 2.5 hours than gossip with your other cheer moms?
I know.
And be catty the ones who aren't there because they have lives or jobs? Yeah, I'm not here for it. Get a fucking life. Get a fucking life. If your social circle revolves around one aspect of your life, get a fucking life.
Yeah.
Get more friends.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because it's good to have diversity in your friend group so that you open your eyes to other things.
Lifestyles.
And yeah, and that's the thing too is I hate to say it, but like cheer life, like I said, is like dance moms. And it really, like that kind of drama, I feel like absolutely happens with cheer moms.
Yeah. 100%.
Like yelling at each other over, no, your kid dropped my kid. No, your kid kicked my kid in the head. Like,
sure.
Are you?
Yeah. And you know, I like completely stay out of it. I just am like nice to everybody, you know?
Yeah.
And there are like a few parents that I've gotten to know and gotten close with. And that's what I do. And it's fine. Like, and I just, stay kind of on the outskirts, and friendly with everybody. Yes. So, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Because I don't get too involved to where
you
like
get to
I would
hear it, but you're like, nah, not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So, there's that piece, which sucks. But like, I truly feel like most of the girls all really get along, and it's like cool to see that camaraderie, like amongst a group of like teenage girls or younger. And so I love that aspect, like, especially for our kids.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And you can tell that they like each other too. Cause like when they're like walking all together, cause they end up passing it once or twice while they're practicing or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like all talking to each other. They're not like,
no,
like in a single file military line.
No,
they're like chitty chatty and like, blah, blah, blah. Or
excited.
They come and say like, can I have a hug or a bagel or, you know, can I have a drink or something, So it's nice too that like, the other kids interact with the other parents.
Totally. Yeah.
Because that, like, it just goes to show that they're comfortable.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. I love that. It is awesome.
Yeah.
Eliana always says that all of her friends think that I'm cool.
I mean, you are the cool mom.
I'm like,
Kayla.
I love that for me.
You are the cool mom. So, like, I don't know what you're worried about.
I love that for me. So, okay. Yeah. Cheer life. It's so fun. But, we have decided that this will be Eliana's last season of cheer, which is very exciting.
Is it bittersweet?
It is bittersweet. Yeah, totally. For sure. I think, it's something she was like super passionate about for a really long time.
Agreed.
But I think she's just like worn out, and she's even said it like maybe she'll go back like after a year.
Yeah.
But for now it's like hanging up the shoes and just gonna focus on school for her. And she's, she just needs a break. It's a lot. Cause like the other thing with cheer is like, it's year round. There is no end.
There's
like,
no break.
Once the season ends, the next season's starting.
Yeah.
So
literally within a month.
Less, like 2 weeks.
Yeah. There's no break.
No. And like you don't have to go to practice during the summer, but it's encouraged. And so like, we just always have. And so I don't know. I think she's just ready for
a change.
Yeah. And not have to like, she'd get home from school, do her homework, go to cheer. You know what I mean? Like just be able to chill for a little bit, which I'm totally fine with.
Well, and two, I mean, at her age, her body's changing.
Yeah.
Her sleep habits are changing. Her school social circle is changing because she's in high school. So like it's like an ever-changing world she's already living in, plus having to have that little stressor on top. So I can see why she's tired.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm kind of sad about it too because I do enjoy watching her. I think that I feel like this year she just wasn't as excited as she was all the years before. So I'm glad that she's taking a break. And the good thing is she always can go back.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, that's what I told her.
Yeah. So I'm proud of her for standing up for that though,
Me too. Yeah. And being honest and like not
doing it for whatever the reason was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just quitting altogether.
Right. Yeah. And being like, well, I don't,
and I've let her make that decision. Like, do you want to quit in the middle of the season or do you want to keep going? And she wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
Granted, I wasn't going to let her quit, but she came to that.
Yeah. Well, and that's
herself.
all that matters that she came to it by herself because I can see. Well, and the thing is too, is like, if you're not passionate about it, why are you doing it? Especially if you have the option.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's good on her for being able to say it for sure.
Yeah.
Little muffin.
I know.
I'm excited to see what she'll take up next.
Girl's always trying something. It's great.
I know. I'm here for it.
She's super creative.
Yeah, I know. I'm wondering to see if she draws more.
I know. Same.
Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Can I be an old Betty for a minute?
Yeah.
So on top of my terrible day today, a couple days ago, I had like my annual doctor's appointments. And please tell me why I scheduled my OBGYN and the dermatologist in the same day. Please tell me, because it was terrible. Because it was like a full, need all the OBGYN things. Also mammogram.
Is that your first time getting one?
Oh no, I've been getting them since I was 35.
Oh, okay.
Because both my grandmas had breast cancer. They didn't die from it, but both of them had it. So going to the dermatologist, I had something taken off, and then I had my mammogram the next day. It happens to be right here. So my mammogram squished it just a little bit, but TBH, to be determined on what it is. I think it's just some changing moly business, but I'm sure it's not.
But you're getting it checked out, so that's good.
I'm getting it checked out. I wouldn't go to the dermatologist if my husband didn't already have melanoma.
Yeah.
So
no, Dan always goes.
Yeah, you should go too.
Oh, I do.
Okay. I do. Yeah. That was a terrible idea. So I got poked and prodded for 2 days. It was fine. So yeah, I won't be doing that in the near future. I thought I was just trying to get it
sound fun.
Done and over
get it
with.
all done in one day.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
And granted, I love my OBGYN and he's really, really nice, but like, it's just one more thing.
It's not fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not fun by any means.
No.
Thankfully, he's really nice.
That's a good thing. If he's looking at your vagina.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't. Also, okay, so can I get weird? I'm gonna get weird. I purposely got waxed because I knew I was gonna see the dermatologist and my OBGYN.
What is the dermatologist doing at your vagina?
Well, no, like they check, like she literally like pulled my underwear out and looked like just to make sure I didn't have anything. But I also got my armpits waxed because they was Sasquatchy.
Gross.
I do it out of courtesy for my providers. Is that weird?
I used to be that way. Now I don't give a fuck. Sorry.
Okay, so it's not like it's a weird thing.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't care enough anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't.
Well, and I'm sorry, but truthfully, Kayla, you have a lot less hair than I do.
True. Sasquatch.
Yes. So, like, especially like if you're doing a full inspection, you might as well get like the bare bones of it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
So yeah, I just had to throw that in there because I want to hear from people if it's weird or not. A and B, because I think I'm being thoughtful. Like I make sure I take a shower before I go.
Well, yeah,
like you know what I mean. But like, can you imagine?
Gross.
Can you imagine if there's people out there that don't?
Did you see the video of the lady getting waxed and like having to tell her client that she couldn't wax her because she smelled so bad?
No.
Yes. She was like, honey, there's like something wrong with you. Like you need to go get this checked out. Like this isn't normal. And she like freaked out and yelled at her. Yeah. If that was me, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you so much.
Literally,
I'd be so
embarrassed. So embarrassed.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Smells so bad. She can't even wax you. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine. And like, I've been seeing my waxer since I was 20.
Yeah.
So it's been like 18 years I've been getting waxed by the same lady.
Yeah.
But like, and now she could get everything done, armpits included, in like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
She's
That's
like,
how my lady's so fast.
Yeah. She's like, psh, 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 psh. Okay, you're done. Bye.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, so but yeah, no, I thought sometimes I feel like if there's one, because I don't want to be remembered as a stinky person. Like that's a fear of mine. Dan.
That's exactly how my husband is.
Yeah, that is something I fear because you always remember the stinky person, right?
Yeah.
Even if you don't even remember their name, you're like, oh my God, yeah, that's the stinky one. Like and I don't want to be known for like the wild 70s bush. And I don't want to be, you know what I mean? Because girl, that's what it looks like if I let her go.
God.
You know what I'm saying? So like I try to just be courteous. It's true.
Gross.
It's true. I try to be courteous.
Okay.
It's fine.
I love it. Good for you.
But I also too, like if I were getting a massage, I shave my legs.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Oh,
Never.
See?
That's weird.
But Kayla, again, you have like 17 hairs on your legs. Like I
mine
go
are
3
pokey.
days and it feels like I'm laying on a nail mat.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. I cannot. You shave your motherfucking legs. Poor masseuse.
But mine are soft.
That's true.
Mine aren't all coarse like yours.
I know. Again, this is fucking hairy girl problems. It's true. Hairy girl problems. And like it hurts to get your legs waxed. I can't do that shit.
Really?
Oh, down here? It
Really?
hurts terribly.
Really?
It is. I did it one time and I was like, yeah, no, I'll never fucking do this again. Ever. I'd rather shave every other day. Thank you. It was terrible.
They do it a lot in Brazil.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, but you motherfucking Brazilians, how hairy are they?
No, they're very hairy. They are.
Your dad has no hair. You have no hair.
No, they are.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Also, can I say something? And Dan may have to cut this out. Eliana turned around to me and I can't remember if it was on the flight there or the flight back. We were walking through the airport and she goes, they smell Brazilian.
They smell Brazilian.
She goes, I bet you they're Brazilian. They smell Brazilian. And I was like, how do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know?
There's a smell.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So she wasn't.
No.
I fucking can't with your kid.
No, there's definitely a smell. Absolutely.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Just like, yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, and like, I feel like everything, I don't know. I feel like I can, and maybe this is just me being critical to myself, but like compared to my friends, I feel like I am a muskier smell. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So like, that's why I think I'm hyper aware of it.
Dan is, I don't know why Dan's that way. He's just paranoid about smells. It's so fucking weird.
But also I'm really sensitive to smells.
So is he.
So sensitive.
Annoying.
Like I can't even use like Tide or anything. Like I have to use Free and Clear everything.
So do we.
On my clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super sensitive. Like if it's too strong, I can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's too floral. Nar.
No.
No. Bleh. No, it smells like grandma's attic. No thanks.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
good. Yeah, no,
Exactly.
I'm good.
Cannot. All right.
Wrap it up.
This was great. Wrap this shit
Bring
up.
the check.
So yeah, enjoy Cheer Mom Life.
Oh my God, Cheer
And all
Mom
the
Life.
things.
Yeah,
All
I'm
the
sorry I'm
things.
so critical, but it's true.
It's true.
It's so
sorry,
true.
ladies. You know.
You know it.
You know it's true.
Okay, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.